So, I have exciting news. Are you ready for this? Let me take my glasses off. Are you ready for this? I'm so excited to tell you. Super excited to tell you. Anyways, oh my god, it's so exciting. Okay, it's not that exciting. It's just today I was at the park after, my classes were done and I wasn't hanging out with my friends anymore, and I was waiting for my brother to get out of class and it was boring. So I went to the park and I swung, on the swings. Woo! Swings. And I was swinging and there was this little girl there with her uncle and her younger brother. And it was super exciting, and the little girl wanted to be pushed on the swing and she wanted to get off by herself and on by herself, but she couldn't. And the uncle was trying to take care of the little baby brother, and the girls too, and I think the brother was just a few months old or something. And so I got up a few times and I helped her get on, I helped her get off, and I, pushed her on the swings, and the uncle was really nice. He was like, "Thanks so much," and it was so nice. I love doing nice things like that, and it was just so exciting. And so yeah, it was fun. It was exciting. I was happy. So yeah, but I do this video is gonna be mainly about kids at parks. I don't even know how to go on from there. Honestly, kids at parks need to be watched. Stop playing with your phone, stop listening to your music, and look at the freaking children. Seriously, when I'm swinging on a swing, I am more paranoid than the parents are. These kids are running in front of me, behind me when I'm swinging, and they're just not even looking, and they're running underneath me because they think it's so fun. Yeah, okay, it's fun. Yeah, I did it when I was little, but honestly, you have to watch your kids. You have to watch your kids. Okay, they can die. Okay? And then, it's across the street from a preschool or a daycare center or something. And all these little kids come for lunchtime or whatever the heck it is, or playtime, PE, whatever they have, whatever it's called. And these teachers, there's 2 teachers for 40 kids. That doesn't work. You need to get someone else to help you. Stop, I know I'm looking at a bunch of different places. I'm trying to figure out where to look so that it looks proper. And I'm looking at myself right now. That looks awkward. Look up. Look up here. I gotta look at my hat. I'll look at my hat right there. Well, no. I know I'm looking at my eyes again, but I'm looking at my hat. Anyway, so it's ridiculous. Kids are ridiculous at parks, okay? They're swinging side to side on the swings, and they think it's fun, and they're not gonna die or something, and these kids are jumping off of the swings. The parents are just sitting there la-di-da-di-da. I don't care. Well, I care. I don't want to hit some poor defenseless kid who is just trying to have fun. You need to watch your children, okay? And while on the subject, I was pushing this little girl on the swing. There's another little girl who's on the swing next to her, and she just starts yammering away about, "Oh, don't push her too high. She's only a little girl. She's probably 2 years old or something." Oh my god, and she just kept talking and talking. Okay, kid, yeah, you're trying to be nice. You're trying to talk to me. Shut up. I don't want to talk to you. I'm helping this little girl. You don't know this little girl. You don't know me. Stop talking to me. Okay? But she keeps talking. Stop pushing her. You shouldn't be pushing her, She's a little girl. She shouldn't be on here. She's just a baby. And this little girl I'm pushing is starting to, cry. And this girl just keeps talking. And so I start talking over her. "Oh my god, I love your shirt," to the little girl I'm pushing. And I'm talking to her, and she's talking to me about the sky and this balloon that's all up in the air. And it was cute, she's a cute little kid. And this other little girl is just "Oh my god, she shouldn't be on a swing. She's just a baby." Well, forget you, little girl. You're a little monster. Monster. I cannot stand monster children. They're mean. Why are kids so mean? Anyways. So, when I was leaving, the little girl I was pushing on the swing was leaving with her uncle and her brother. And the only reason I know that is because I heard them talking, and whatever. And they were going to go see their dad. And I was leaving, and the little girl was like, bye. And I was like, yeah, have a nice night. And she's like, oh, yeah, you too. Just don't push any more babies on swings. And I'm like, what? What? It was really astounding to watch. I couldn't even comprehend what the heck she was talking about. She's ridiculous. So when I was walking away, I noticed her brother. I knew it was her brother because he pushed her on the swings. She's like, thanks, and I kind of assumed it was her brother. They kind of looked the same. So I was like, your sister talks a lot. And he's like, yeah. And just between, me and you, my, 7 YouTube subscribers, that boy was cute. I'm sure he was in, the beginning of high school, and I'm in college, and it doesn't really, it's weird. And I have a boyfriend. I love you, Alvy. Love you. And, but yeah, so the boy was pretty cute. But he was like, yeah, I know. And he walked over to his sister, like, are you okay, girl? And she's like, yeah, I'm okay. That girl was just placing that little girl. And I was just like, no, I can't take it anymore. So I walked away. So yeah. So just lessons learned. Watch your kids. Because I have kicked, kids who have run underneath me on the swings before. On accident, obviously. I can't stop in midair to not hit you because you're behind me. I cannot automatically stop my swing whenever I want if you're in front of me and it's a baby. I've kicked kids at parks, okay? Get away. I try not to swing on swings when there are kids at the park, but it's kind of hard when they kind of catch you off guard and they just run to you and it's like, oh my god, there's a child! So, yeah. Basically, there's that. And then, of course, there are the children who are gonna just mess around on the swing. So, don't let your kids mess around on the swings. Don't let them jump off of it. Don't let them swing. Don't let them spin in it and then let go so they can fly everywhere. Don't do that. Okay, watch your children. And when they're on the monkey bars or on those slide things, you need to watch them too because those kids can fall and hurt themselves. I don't know why you guys won't watch your kids, but you need to. Okay, your kids are important, all right? They're important. Important. Okay? But honestly, you need to watch your kids better because I cannot be all paranoid about hitting your kid. And yeah, I'm on the swings a lot. I can think. I listen to my music. I have fun. I don't care. Watch your kids at parks. It's really annoying. Okay? Next subject. I want to talk about an issue, and I don't know if you guys are going to really be into talking about this, but medical marijuana is an issue that I think is ridiculous, honestly. I mean, I don't know. Marijuana smells gross. It's just, it does. But, I was actually talking, because my dad is really, really sick, he's actually deathly sick. So, he's in a lot of pain all the time. And right now we're trying to get him a medical marijuana license because, obviously, dulls the pain, makes you, not as sick as you are. And we're all talking about this. My grandma is just wondering how my brother and I know all these names. I'm 18, he's 19. Well, duh, we're not stupid. And so she's asking this guy in our building, oh, well, what kind and how should I get this and blah, 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 blah. And I'm just standing there why didn't you just ask me? I know what to do. I mean, I have friends, Anyway, so I want to talk about how it's so easy to get a medical marijuana license and get legal marijuana. Honestly, you can just go there with a doctor's note saying, oh, you throw out your back, or oh, you have this kind of disease or something. You can get any doctor's note that you're sick or you've broken something or anything and you're in pain. You just give it to the guys that are there, and you're like, oh, here, I am in a lot of pain, and this happened to me. Could you give me a license? And pretty much they'll just get you copies of your files and everything, and they'll put it in a file for you, and then the guy who's licensed to give you a license will give you a medical marijuana license, and you can just go there whenever you want and get marijuana. And there's 5 different kinds of marijuana or something, and you can just get whatever you want, and as many grams. Well, no, you can't get as many grams as you want, but you know what I mean. And it's crazy. And the tenant that my grandma asked was just it's the easiest thing in the world. Everybody can do it. And I mean, I kind of knew that, but I didn't really realize that adults knew that. I mean, why do you think we have so many drug dealers? And I don't understand. You want our streets to be better, but you're making it so easy to get illegal drugs and alcohol. Are you stupid? I don't understand the government. I don't understand at all. You're going to waste all this money on, trying to get all of these new shopping centers, and you want all these government people to be, like, your government officials in your towns or whatever to be, like, in the Senate and the House of Representatives and everything, and you're not spending enough time focusing on issues that are here right now. Why don't you tax marijuana? Make it legal. I think, honestly, a lot of people do it because it's illegal and they think it's exciting, But if it's legal, you'll get to tax it, and you'll know who's using it. And a lot of people will stop selling and buying it illegally, and it's just true. It's gonna drop crime rates, but you won't do it. Why won't you legalize marijuana? It'll make it easier, one, for the people who are sicker, who need it, and their doctor's like, oh, I can't prescribe that, I'm sorry, because they're stupid. And, kids will just stop, because a lot of kids do it just because it's illegal. It's true. The kids do it because it's illegal. Honestly, my friends will do, oh my god, man, it's a thrill, we get to do this. No. It's not that thrilling when it's legal. Make it legal, and kids will stop. Well, most kids. Most kids will stop using it. Make it legal. And you get more money. We'll get more money. More tax returns. Say it with me. Big, fat check. Okay? Big fat check. Think of How I Met Your Mother. Big fat check. That is a big fat check. Okay? Anyway, so, yeah. That's what my video is about today. Kids on playgrounds. They need leashes or something. You need to stop texting and not paying attention to your kids because they're doing something crazy and you need to help them. What if they get kidnapped? Honestly, I was at the park once. No, this isn't a kid's story, but, well, it kind of, sort of. I was on the swings one day at the park waiting for my mom to get there to pick me up, and I was swinging there, and I was watching all these little kids, and there's just this old guy standing behind a tree watching this old lady. Well, she's younger than him, but he was just watching this lady, and all these kids are looking at him like he's crazy, and all the parents are completely oblivious to the crazy old man who's staring at this woman from across the park. And then he keeps hiding behind the trees watching her, and all these little kids are just coming up to him, and he's talking to them, and they're walking with him and hiding behind trees with him. And I'm looking at the parents. Not one of them has looked up to look where their kid is. Okay, the guy didn't end up being a pedophile. He ended up being, the woman's husband, and he was just, trying to make sure she was okay. But honestly, ladies and gentlemen, your kids could have gotten kidnapped and raped. Your kid could have been on the freaking Amber Alert. Watch your kids, okay? Not just at the parks, everywhere. Watch your kids, okay? I don't believe in those leashes, legitimately, I don't. But if you need to get, a tracking device put into their skin, do it, okay? Watch your kids. Stop texting. Stop listening to music. Stop talking to other couples. I mean, yeah, you can talk to them. Do you need to talk to someone, eye to eye for every freaking second? No, you don't. You need to be watching your child. Okay? I was talking to that little girl on the swing. We didn't even look at each other. I was swinging her. She came back. She talked. Swung her. Came back. She talked. End of story. You need to watch your kids. Just watch your kids. And 2, medical marijuana. It should just be legal. Marijuana should just be legal. You can tax it. I mean, it's so easy to get marijuana right now. I mean, I don't understand why people aren't taxing it. Why it's not legal. Okay? Some people need it. Some people don't. It's pleasurable. And it helps. It just does, okay? Make it legal, okay? Watch your kids. Make marijuana legal. That's it. Peace.